Now let's clear something up. People aren't thinking about you as much as you think. They're thinking about themselves, their insecurities, their fears, their image. And sometimes they project that onto you, but that's not about you, that's about them. Confident people don't tear others down. They don't need to, because they already feel secure. So if someone tries to make you feel small, understand this, that's not your insecurity speaking. It's theirs, and when you truly start liking yourself, something shifts. You stop walking into rooms hoping to be accepted. And start walking in knowing you belong, not because you're better than anyone, but because you're you. There is no one else like you. Not your story, not your perspective, not your voice, and that's not motivation, that's reality. You don't need to become someone else, you just need to become more of who you already are, because here's the truth. The journey from insecurity to confidence, it's not pretty, it's not aesthetic, it's not effortless, and it's definitely not instant. We love to glamorize confidence, the way someone looks, the way they dress, the way they speak, the way they carry themselves. But no one talks about what it takes to become that person, because it's uncomfortable, it's slow, it's frustrating, and sometimes it feels like it's not working at all. Confidence isn't something you arrive at, it's something you build, and then maintain. Like a muscle, and training that muscle, it can feel painful, it can feel unnatural, it can feel like you're forcing something that isn't you. But that's part of it, because change doesn't feel like change at first, it feels like resistance, it feels like, this isn't working, I still feel insecure, why am I even trying? But what you don't see is this. It's working quietly, gradually, slowly in the background until one day you realize something you've never felt before, I actually like myself, and it hits you out of nowhere. Not because it happened overnight, but because it was happening the whole time. So what do you actually do? You start with a question: who is your confident self? How do they think? How do they act? How do they speak? How do they carry themselves? Because if you can see it, you can start becoming it. But here, where most people get it wrong, they try to change everything at once. New personality, new habits, new life. That doesn't work. Real change happens in small shifts, catching yourself, adjusting your posture. Changing how you speak, stopping the over-explaining, holding eye contact a little longer, it's subtle, but it compounds. And yes, it will feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean you're doing it wrong, it means you're doing something new. You've heard this before, fake it till you make it, and it sounds cliché, but it works. Because nobody actually knows if confidence is real. People respond to how you show up, so even if your voice shakes, even if your face gets red, even if it feels like you're lying, you do it anyway, and over time, it stops feeling fake and starts becoming you. Here's another truth: whatever you repeat becomes your reality. If you keep telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I hate this about me, you will live in that identity. But if you start reinforcing something different, even if you don't believe it yet, that begins to grow instead. And no, you don't need the perfect life first, you don't need the outfit, the money, the lifestyle. You don't become confident after those things, you become confident and then those things follow. Let's talk about discipline. Because confidence isn't just mindset, it's proof that you can trust yourself. Every time you say, I'm going to do this, and you actually do it, you build self-trust, and self-trust. That's where real confidence comes from, not big changes, small ones: wake up earlier, drink more water, go for a walk, show up when you said you would, do it consistently. And you become someone you trust, and once you trust yourself, you carry yourself differently, you speak differently. You show up differently. You don't need to become someone else, you just need to become more of who you already are. Yes, it will take time, yes, it will feel uncomfortable, yes, you'll want to quit sometimes, but if you keep going, if you keep choosing growth over comfort, if you keep showing up, even when it's hard, one day you'll look at yourself and think, I can't believe this is me, and you won't have faked it anymore, you'll have built it. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, stop expecting it to feel easy. Because confidence isn't something you find, it's something you earn. And it starts here, right now, with one small decision: your move.